Hello. If this has actually made it to the cut, then you'll be hearing it. If not, then it'll just be some not so generic audio out of the program that I use to put the videos together. But I hope that I've took the plunge and actually added myself into this and not just gone for the safe option. So I am recording at the time that I'm doing this, but not the recording for the video that I'm recording. I'm going to do it like in stages. So if you can hear indicators and things, it won't be in sync with the video that you're watching. It'll be in sync with what I'm doing now. It's also recording. But I think when you bring these things together, when you're first starting out, it's got to be on a budget. You know, you can't go all in with tech at this point because of budgets and things. This particular trip that I'm doing the voiceover for, if this is recorded right, which I hope it has done, and I hope I don't play it back later and it's nothing. Before was a trip to the Burslem Tip. Well, there's a professional word to use for it, I'm sure, but we'll go with tip. So that particular trip I put into Google the quickest way because they've shut a family road again due to roadworks, and I'm not sure of the progression of if they've opened the road up again or not. So I put it in Google and said, right, quickest way to here, and it took me obviously up through Northwood, past the Silver Tree by the end of Forest Park, over the roundabout, down onto the bypass, the Howley bypass, and then through to the bottom there and up to Cambridge, and then up through Waterloo Road, which is quite a benefit because normally I don't go through Burslem a great deal anymore. I come from Burslem Longford, that's where I originate from, where I was born, but I don't go that way all the time. So I'm not in that neck of the woods now, which is a big shame, but I do think Burslem's lost its way a little bit, which again is a big shame. It's got some absolutely gorgeous buildings, like the architecture is still absolutely magnificent, but pile up on the skip car park. There's a lot going on. Obviously lots of people having their annual clear out. Ours was a clear out of the loft, and a few other little bits and bobs that went down on that day. I do incidentally make a cameo in this video myself. Part of the video probably will be speeding along a little bit because the car was stationary, it was just sitting, but I left the camera running just for purpose. So I am in there, so if through the speedy visions you can see me, that is me. I am the person behind the camera and driving the car and getting really, really mad at people who can't drive. The trip on that day, and then I will also put a little clip in of on my way to Stone as well, coming from Burslem and down the A500. I'll put a little clip in there as well because I did take a little bit of footage there. But yeah, that was kind of the trip. A little bit of background, I guess, because it's the first time I've put a voiceover to a video. I hope I've been ballsy enough and actually put this in and not bottled out at the last minute. I thought, no, I don't want to do it. I hope I haven't. I hope I've gone ahead with it because, you know, sometimes videos like this need a little bit of character, don't they? You need a little bit more than just, need a combination of the two, a little bit of music, a little bit of person talking about what they're doing. Got any requests on that, or I do take commissions, but obviously at the moment I can only take them on a very limited basis because of my work. But I am wanting to make I wouldn't say a career as such, but I want to make something of it. I think at the moment it would be, I couldn't say career because I haven't quite got there yet, but it would be nice to get somewhere like that eventually, because wouldn't we all like to be self-employed? So that is the goal eventually. Creeping and going as we go along, and hopefully at some point it will go in my favour. But yeah, I am going to stop rambling because I do tend to ramble a lot when I drive. And as I said, the indicators that you can hear won't sync up with the video that you're watching, because I'm not going there today. But yeah, it's actually been quite nice to. I think sometimes when you're not actually concentrating, I mean I am concentrating, but I'm not. I'm just like talking. I'm not making a point of doing it. Sometimes that makes all the difference. When people are doing voiceovers and things, you can feel a little bit of a lemon. I think that's why I've put it off for so long. It's like, you know, what are people going to perceive of you? What are people going to think of you listening to you and stuff? So, yeah, as I say, I hope I took plunge and actually attached a voiceover to the video, some description, even if I've cropped it down. I hope my future self decides, you know what, let's go for it, and not bottle it at the last minute. But yeah, I am nearly at my destination for today. So it's a currently a 20-minute film it's showing on the camera at the moment. So this is a 20-minute audio as well. So I'm hoping I've cropped something out of it and used it. Not been a completely pointless exercise. My mic is currently sitting on the other stand that's in the car that I use for my GPS, like sat nav, for when I'm out the area. And believe you and me, I definitely need it. I'm not the world's best when it comes to directions, only when I'm in, my own area. When I go out the area, to be honest, if I've got a map on, I can kind of follow it. And I have to drop the gears, naughty me. And I'm not too bad, as long as it's not too confusing. But yeah, I am going to love you and leave you.